Hey, what's up guys, and welcome back to Design with Muneeb. I'm Muneeb, and in this video I'll show you how to design a really cool gaming banner for YouTube. So how did I got this idea or video concept? Basically, you guys told me. So a dude named Technomate posted that, can you please make a cool gaming banner? So I said, yeah, I can make it. And if you're watching this video, then thank you for posting a request. If you have any more requests, please post it down on the videos. I'll read it every time and I'll make videos on your topic. So if this is the first video you're watching, I upload 4 times a week of graphic design, advices, software installation, etc. So you consider subscribing. So without wasting any time, let's move into the video. So to start with, I have this logo over here. It's nothing special, just a circle with text Mr. 15 and with a drop shadow on it. So, and if you don't have this yet, I have a whole playlist dedicated to logo design, so make sure to check that out. So now we need a picture to set it as base, so let's open up browser and let's go to Google and let's search here gaming wallpapers. Usually wallpapers are of good quality, so yeah. Now let's pick out some good wallpaper from here. For instance, let's just pick that and let's visit the page and check out if it has any copyright stuff here, so you can use that or not. And for the most of the time, they're free to use. I mean, you can just use them freely. So I decided to download this wallpaper. Now let's right click and open image in new tab. And you can see we have a nice quality image. Let's just save this image. So let's rename this to base image. Let's close. Now specifically we are creating this banner for YouTube. So in order to make a template, make banners for YouTube in a more optimized way, we need a template for that. Let's go ahead to Google and actually search YouTube template or YouTube channel art template. You can see I've already searched here. Whenever I am making a YouTube channel art, I just download this one from YouTube itself, so you can say it's the official. So let's just save this image. And now you can see over here. And now I'm currently new to this stuff, so yeah, 2560 by 1450. This is the size we want our channel art to be. So let's open Adobe Photoshop. And again, if you don't have Adobe Photoshop installed, watch my video on how to install Adobe Photoshop for free. Now let's go to File and create a new, and the same settings apply, 2560 and 1440. Now let's just create that and let's drag and drop this channel art template over here. Yeah, let's just do that, and let's just put up guides. You want to put guides over here, and for the horizontal guides, let's just put them over here. So this is the safe area. Now let's just delete the template. We just wanted that for this purpose. Now you can also delete it from here. Now you can drag and drop the base image onto the Photoshop interface, and let's increase the size of it to cover the whole canvas. So basically, now that our canvas is filled, we can on second thoughts, this image is not that high quality, so So now that I have found a higher quality base image, now I'm gonna drag that and drop onto the Adobe Photoshop interface. And basically I'm gonna scale this up to match perfectly cover the canvas. Now you can move it around a little bit, so basically move this around, but it's not gonna do much. I'm gonna keep this as it is right now. So right now this image is a smart object, and if you don't know what's a smart object, it's basically right this. And now it's dependent of this file. Now if we delete this, it's gonna give me an error message, but we don't want that. In order to convert that smart object into pixels, let's select that base image layer and go to the layer panel, and let's go to rasterize and rasterize smart object. Now you can see it's mirror pixels, so it's not a smart object. Since that's that, now let's select the marquee selection tool and select this area. Now once that's selected, right click, of course by selecting this layer, layer via cut. Now what's gonna do is gonna separate these layers, so we have these layers separated and this part separated. So why we're doing this? Because I find that this is the area you want your content to be, but what if a TV user comes in and what's gonna do? Then I think of that as a blur, and I think solution for that is to blur the entire background. So let's just rename this to BG, and let's rename this to FJ foreground. So in order to add blur to background, I'm going to select this layer and let's go to filter, blur, and Gaussian blur I like to use. Now let's just increase up the radius, so now it's pretty obvious that there's the blur. So the eye automatically catches the foreground. So let's make it a little bit more blurry. Yeah, that's nice. And let's double click to the foreground layer to open up the effects panel, or layer style that Photoshop calls it, and let's just add a stroke. I prefer inside, of course, and let's just increase the size, and let's try decreasing the opacity. I mean, like really decreasing, or let's try changing the color to black. Okay, so this should do the most of the part. Now it's time to actually add the logo. Now let's drag and drop the logo. Now let's centralize it just for the sake of this tutorial, and let's, while holding Shift and Alt, scale down the logo. Let's just apply the transform, and by using the arrow keys I am able to move it pixel by pixels. So now once that our logo has been added, let's use a font to actually write social media contacts here. So I'm not gonna go a little bit fancy here. I'm just gonna write with open sans. You can find many free fonts for free. I can give links down on the description. So now I need social media icons. I'm simply gonna open up my browser and I can go iconarchive.com. I picked that in my live stream. Let's just search over Facebook, and this is a really nice icon. I love that. I can just go ahead and download the PNG. Now, maybe Twitter you have, or maybe Instagram. I'm gonna just do Twitter. I can work with this icon. Now let's import the Facebook icon in the Photoshop file, and let's scale this down. Now let's select the layer of the Facebook icon, and let's go to layer, rasterize smart object again to convert them into pixels. So now we need to fit them both. Basically, I cannot get the hang of that until over here. So we need to fit them, both of these. Let's rescale them, and now let's add some text over here. Let's use the text tool I've opened, and preferably light should do. It should not be that attention taking. Slash Mr. 15 or anything else you want to do. Let's do that, and let's scale this down a little bit. And let's give that a little bit of shadow, and I said a little bit. Okay, cool. Once that's that, I'm gonna just select these both layers, and using the move tool while holding Alt and Shift, I'm gonna use that to duplicate the object. So now I'm gonna just zoom in while selecting this layer. I'm gonna add the rulers here. Basically, if you don't have rulers, press Ctrl R to make them appear. Let's add rulers, just like that, so we have the general idea of where the Twitter logo can fit. Now let's import the Twitter logo, and let's just zoom in a little bit. Okay, so once Twitter logo has been added, I can simply remove the rulers. So now I can just select them all, all the social media stuff, and I'm gonna press Ctrl T to open up the transform controls, and I'm gonna centralize that just like so. Basically, I think I can, I forgot to rasterize the logo, so let's rasterize that real quick, and let's increase its size too. So now let's select everything, press Ctrl T, and let's centralize that. So you can see how simple and minimal this banner is, but it still conveys the message you're trying to spread. As a gamer, that's a bit gamery touch to it. So I hope you liked this video. If you did, then make sure to leave a like on the video. The project files are down on the video description, and you can basically download the base image for free. If you want to get the finished file, then you have to pay for that. You would not have to pay for that, but you have to support me on Patreon in order to get access to those files. So also check out my other videos. I do videos about graphic design, I do videos about advices, suggestions, software installation, etc. Comment down on the video if you want me to make a video about any topic or idea or a tutorial or anything. If you loved it, make sure to subscribe. This has been Muneeb, and until then, see you later.